Okay, so good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Uh, okay, so let me share the screen. Good evening, Juberia. Okay, so before begin with new topic, we will practice a program. Okay, is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, so the first question is write a program to check, write a function to check whether a string containing special symbols or not. Okay, so if a text is containing special symbol or not, we have to identify, right? If yes, return true, else return false. Getting the question, everyone?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, so for example, I have this text. Okay, in this text I have a b b c c 112233. Okay, and I have some this. Okay, so I have to create a function which will identify whether this string containing any special character or not. Okay, so how to create a function? Just write here def keyword and we will write the function check symbol. Okay, and it will receive one parameter. Okay, it will receive one parameter. Suppose I'm writing the parameter name is text. Okay, so now let's call this function. Okay, so how many require arguments are there for this function? How many require argument we need to pass? There is one requirement
One.
argument. Okay, so there is one requirement argument, so we have to pass at the time of calling. Okay, without passing the required argument you cannot call it. So now you can call it. Now we have to write the logic. Okay, so we have to write if text dot is alphanumeric. Okay, so this is what predefined function. This is predefined string function which will identify this text is containing string or not. If it is true, if it is containing any special, okay, if it is, okay, is unnum function means it will check if the function is not containing this, so it will return true, otherwise it will return false. So return true. Otherwise, if it is containing a special symbol, then return false. Okay. So where it will return? From where it is calling. Okay. Calling or invoking function. Right. So we will store the returned result. Okay. This result will return to the calling statement. Okay. So we will store this inside a variable called result. Okay. Now we will print result. So what should be the result? What should be the result?
4.
Okay, for example, I'm writing here result 1. So it will give result as false. Sorry, yes.
True.
What is our question? If
If yes, return 4.
if yes, if it is containing a special symbol, means return true. Okay, so when it is containing, so it will check whether it is containing special symbol or not. If not containing a special symbol means it will give true, but here we have to write false. Here if it is containing a special symbol, then return true. Okay, if it is containing special symbol means it will be false, and it will go to the else part, so it will be the return word true. So it is returning what? True. Getting? Okay, so this is what, let's suppose I'm writing here, this is the text one and this is also text one. Okay, so suppose I'm creating one text2 is equals to what, my string is containing some numbers in alphanumeric numbers. Okay, so if I will call this function, what is the function name? Checks symbol. Okay, check symbol is a function. Okay, check symbol is a function. It will take the text 2. Okay, and it will bring some result. So result 2. If I will print the result, so what will be the answer? What will be the answer? Is it containing any special character?
No, sir.
No. So it will return what? False.
False.
Okay. So it is checking it is containing alphanumeric. Yes, it is containing alphanumeric. So the condition will be true and it will return what? False. So here also it will print false. Getting this? Okay. So let me just call it one more time. Okay. This time I'm creating text3 and I'm giving only, okay, only character string, and this is what result 3. This is text 3 I am passing in check symbol function, and we are printing 3. Okay, result 3. Is it containing any special character? Is it containing any special character?
No.
No.
No,
So
sir.
if it is not containing any special character, the result will be false, right? So false. Suppose if I write here any special character, then what will be the result? True. It will say true, right? Okay, next question. Okay, write a program, write a function to check whether a string is containing any digit or not. If it is containing any digit, return true, else return false. Getting the question, everyone? Are you understanding this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is what function. So we have to create one function, def check digit. Okay, check digit, and we have one. Can I write hint argument? Okay, writing hint argument is better. Okay, otherwise if you will not write this hint argument, that will also work, but like people will consider you professional if you will follow the standard, right? And for example, we have text 1 is equals to abc 1 2 3. Okay, and we will pass this text in which function? We will pass this text into check digit function. What is the text? Text 1. Okay, and here we have to check if text dot is digit. Okay, this is a string function. Is digit is what? A string function. If this text will contain any number, it will return what? True. If condition true, then return what? Return true. Otherwise, if it is not containing any digit, return false. Okay, as we have said here, if it is containing any digit, return true, else return false. Getting, everyone? All of you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell me where exactly it will return? Where exactly this function will return?
Sir, we need to print
Uh,
one more line
for what? We
for
have to.
result.
For what? For insert.
No, sir, to print the result.
To print the result. So see, it is returning what? True, and it is returning false. So where it is returning? It will return here from it is calling. So it is calling from here, so here it will return the result. So I will write here res1, result 1. Okay, and here I will print. So what I will print? I will print the result 1. Okay, so what it will give? It will give true or false? Will it print true or false?
False.
It will
Huh?
print true or false?
True. True, true.
It will print true. Why? Because your text containing what? Digit. So is digit, this is true, so return true. So it will return true. So why it is returning false? Okay, is digit. Okay, See, it will check. Okay, so for checking this, I think we need to use here is alpha. Okay, so is alpha means it will check whether this string is alphabetic or not. If this string is alphabetic, then it will return true. Otherwise, it will return what? False. So if it is containing some what we can say digit is alphabet, return false. If it is not alphabet, so return true. ABC. So ABC is not containing any digit, so it is returning false. ABC is alpha, so that is true. That is true means return false. Okay, suppose it is containing some digit as well. So is alphabet, this text is completely alphabet? No, it is not completely alphabet. If it is not completely alphabet, this condition will be false and it will return true. So it is returning true. Okay, so let me call this function one more time. Okay, what is the function name? Check digit. And here I'm passing directly string AABBCC. So this string containing any digit? Is this containing any digit?
No, sir.
If it is if it is containing any digit, return true. But our string is not containing any digit, so it will be false. Right? Print check digit. Okay, so 11 AABB 22. Is it containing digit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so it is true. It is returning what? True. Okay, getting this? Okay, next problem. Write a program, write a function to check whether it is numeric string or alpha numeric string or not. If it is containing any alpha, return false, else return true. Getting the question? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we have to do, we have to create one function def all digits. We have to check whether a string containing all digits or not. Okay, so we will call this function all digit. Okay, so but we cannot call this function like this. We need to pass some text. Okay, it doesn't mandatory the text here you are writing text 1 and here you are writing text, so it could be different. Okay, so here I am writing 1 2 3 4. Okay, this is what my string numeric string. Okay, because it is inside the double quotes, I mean single quotes. So text 1. Okay, now we have to check. So we have to write if it is, if this text containing is digit, if everything is digit, all the characters are digit, then it will return what? True. It will return true. So what we have to return? Return true. Otherwise what we have to return? Return false. Where it will return? From where it is calling or invoking. Getting? It is better to write here str hint. Okay, I think here also you can mention like bool. Yes, it will work. Yes, it's better. See, and now it is why I am writing here bool, because it is a hint for the return value. So it is returning what? Boolean type of value. So I am giving hint also. The return type is what? Boolean, right? Otherwise you don't need to write this, but it is what, like good way to mention, right? So whatever return, it will return true or false, it will return to the calling line. So here we will store it inside the r1. Okay, and here I will return print. Okay, r1. So can you please tell me what it will print? Will it print true or false? Will it print true or false? Am I audible?
Sir, can you show the question once?
Okay, the question is write a function to check whether it is numeric string or not. If it is containing any alphabet, return false. Or we can paraphrase this line like this: if it is not numeric string, return false. Okay, else return true. So it is a numeric string or not? So if it is a numeric
Yes,
string, so it will check
sir.
is digit. Yeah, it is complete digit, so it will return what? True. It will print true here. So it is printing true. Okay, so can I call this function inside the print? Okay, inside the print function also you can call the function. So inside the print I will call which function? All digits function. Okay, so in order to calling this function we need to pass some string. Either you can assign the string inside a variable, otherwise you can directly pass. Okay, so I am writing here 1 2 3 a a. Okay, so is it containing numeric string? The answer is false.
False.
Getting? Okay, the next question is write a program to add, not a program, write a function to add all the digits available in the string and return sum of that digits. Okay, for example, text is equals to what? For example, For example, text is equals to 1 to AA, okay, 3 1. So our result should be 2 plus 3 is what? 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 and 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. So what should be the result? 7 should be the result. Okay, so these are the questions asked by the companies in the interviews in machine round. So don't take like lightly these questions. Okay, don't feel like it is for time pass. When you give the interview, then definitely you will realize how important questions are they. Okay, so let me just create the function f4. So let me create the function. What is the function name? Add digit. Okay, any name we can give, and this will receive one string text. It will return, and the hint is what? A string. And whatever this function will return, the type of that return, this will return integer value. Okay, it will return integer value. So that's why I'm writing hint for this is for return type hint, this is for parameter hints. Okay, after that what we have to do, we will see later. Okay, so let me create one text 1 2 3 ABC. Okay, 1 1 2 2. Okay, so I have to add digits which are available inside this string. So let me pass this inside what? Function add digit, and it required one argument which should be text type, right? Now here we have to write the logic. So from this string we need to take one character. Okay, at a time we need to fetch one character. So what I will do, I will read this string, I mean this string, this text. Okay, but this text containing what? This string. So first I will read this string character by character. So how can I read? Can I use here for loop? For char. Okay, char could be any variable, this is user defined variable. Char in text. Okay, so from the text it will take one character. Like first time it will take 1, and second time it will take 2. Now what I will do, I will write here if condition. If char dot is digit, if char dot is digit, so when the character value is 1, so it will check whether it is digit or not. So if it is a digit, so 1 is the digit, so the condition will be true. If the condition will be true, then what we have to do, we have to add this character. Okay, so in order to add, we will create one variable called add. Okay, and I'm initializing it with 0, right? Okay, I want to ask you one question. Here I'm writing one comment. If I write here 5 plus hello, what will be the result? What will be the result?
5 plus hello.
This will be the error. Okay, if you're not uh, understanding, so you can write here 5. Okay, it is not error, it is giving what? True. Okay, I think let's see one more time. So it is an error. Okay, it is an error because both sides should be the same type, right? So see, whatever character we have, this character value means this one we have to add So what we will do, in order to adding it, first we will convert this character into what integer, because integer only we can add. Okay, because the character type is what string, this one type is what string, so we converted that one into what integer. After converted into integer, we have to add this inside the add variable. So add plus is equals to, right? After that, once it will be added, now the second character will go, and second character is digit, yes it is digit, so add again. Third character is digit, yes is digit, add inside what add variable. Now it will go a, so a is digit, no it is not digit, so don't add. B is digit, no it is not a digit. C is digit, not it is not a digit. 1 is a digit, yes it is digit, just add inside the add variable. Okay, after reading this complete string, when the for loop will end, when for loop will end, it will end when it will read the complete value of the string. After that, we have to come out from the if condition, then we have to come out from the loop, and we have to return here, we have to return here, what we have to return, this add variable, because this add variable is containing the sum of these values. Okay, so I will return the add. So here it will, where it will go after returning, here at this line it will go from where it is calling or invoking. So can we store this add inside a variable? Result 1. Can I say here, can I write here one message? What is the message? Addition is what? R1. So what should be the result? What will be the result? 3 plus 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 3 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the sum of digit will be 12. So let's see. So what is the answer? 12. Okay, if you will add one more digits and more strings, so it will add your all the digits. Okay, it is not restricted for the static characters. So now what is the addition? Addition is 100. Are you getting this, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next program. Okay, so before proceeding to the next program, so I will request to all of you, those who are watching this video on YouTube or those who are there in the meeting. So see, if I am writing this code and you guys understanding this code, is it true or not? You guys understanding this code? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
So the understanding is not enough. If I will write 100 program here and 100 program, if you truly understanding, so it doesn't means your coding skills are enhancing. So in order to enhance your coding skills, you need to practice by yourself. So when you are practicing by yourself, then how I will understand whether Sai Lakshmi or Juveria or Ursula or Reshma or Mamta is really practicing? How will I get to know? So I will provide the recording of this video tomorrow, and whatever coding questions I'm writing here, you guys have to write the coding same coding questions in the comment section of this video. Okay, getting, so this is the way I will get to know how many students are really participating, and I will definitely reply of on of your comments. Okay, so it is my request, whatever code you practice, please drop your code in the comment section of this video. Okay, so tomorrow I will provide the recording of this class as well as day before yesterday class as well, I mean yesterday class. So getting my point, everyone?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so next program is write a program, write a function to filter a string. Okay, means all the characters which are there on e- odd places. Okay, keep them at the end of the string, and the even places character place keep at the starting of the string. Okay, for example, I'm my text string is what? A B. Okay, A B C D F G H. Okay, this is so my new string should be, okay, new text. My new text should be, okay, so see, A is what? Even place, so we will keep A first. After that, C is the even place, so we will keep C first. Okay, after that, E is a even place, we will place E first. Okay, and after that, odd place, D, B is on odd place, so B. Okay, after that, which one is odd place? And D is odd place. Okay, so 0 1 2 and 3, 4 and 5, so F is odd place. What about H? 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, so H is even place. Okay, like this. So like this we have to create. So from this string we have to keep side all the even indexes character at one place, and we have to keep all the odd places character at one place. Getting the question? Yes or no?
No, I can't. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me start the function. Okay, def, so we have to create function filter string. Okay, this is what text which is string type, and it will return which type of data? It will return the string. Okay, it will return what? New string. The return type should be string also. Okay, later we will write the logic. First we need to create one string. Okay, A B C D E F G H. Okay, this is our string. Now we have to call the function filter str. Okay, pass the text inside the function. After that, what we have to do? We have to check whether this index is a even or odd. Okay, so first we have to read the index. So index 1 0, index 1, index 2, like that we have to check. So how to check whether even index is even or odd? Check indexes. Okay, so I will read the first, I will read each character one by one using for loop. Okay, not character, I will read the index. Okay, in range. Okay, so I will iterate. I Okay, so I will iterate this loop till the length of this string. Okay, so if I start this loop 0, so I will end this loop here. Okay, so what I need to do is actually I will calculate the length of this string. So in order to calculate the length of this string, we have a length function, and here this text containing what, this string. So I will calculate the length of this string. So it will start with 0 and it will end by the length of the string, right? And each time I will check whether this index is even or not. If index, okay, so this is what, integer value. Yes, index is what, integer value, because this loop is starting with 0. Okay, so can I check the even index or not with the help of this? Can I check like this? If it is the even index, so create one even string, even str, which is empty. So all the even characters I will keep here. And what is this? Odd string. So all the odd characters I will add inside this. So if the index is even, means this is what, even index. So this character I will store inside what, even string. So even, okay, even string plus is equals to what, plus is equals to what, index. Can I write like this? Can I write like this? Yes or no? Tell me guys, am I audible? Yes or no? Are you understanding me?
Yes, sir.
So can I write like this? Tell me first.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Actually, I cannot write like this. Can you please tell me what's the type of EVN even str? Even str type. What is this type? Is it,
String.
it is what, a string type? So let me take some string like ABC. Okay, this is also a string. Can you please tell me what is the type of index? What is the type of index? Is it integer or a string?
String.
No, index is not a string. Try to understand. This range function will, what is the, can you please tell me what is the length of this string? What is the length of this string? How many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8.
6, 7, 8. So 8. Okay, so this loop executing from 0 to 8 means 0 to 7 values it is producing. 0 index, 0 will store inside what, index. Okay, so 0 is divisible by 2. Yes, it is even index, so it will give true. Okay, so index value is what, index value is integer, right? If you will write something like string is equals to 0, what it will give, it is giving error. So what we have to do, we have to, do we have to add the index, or we have to add the even character? We have to add the even character. So what I will do, I will write here text, and inside the text, okay, if I will see what I'm trying to say here. For example, I have a text. Okay, inside the text a b c d e is there. Okay, so I want to access the even character, okay, which is a. So how can I access? Can I write like this, 0, like this, what it will return, a. Okay, if I want to access the odd character, what it will return, 1 is what, 1 is what, odd index. Okay, so this is what, even index, and this is odd index, but what it is returning, character. This is the even place character, this is the odd place character. Same here happening. Okay, this is the empty even string, and we are checking if index is even, so fetch the character which is even place. Okay, if it is not true, if the index is not divisible by 2, means it is what odd place index. So we have odd str. Inside the odd str, just keep this index and fetch the character. After that, what we have to do? Okay, after reading, what we have to do? We have to return this even string and odd string. So can I write here even str? Okay, and we have to, for separation purpose, I am writing this string line and odd str. Okay, so this is what complete one value I am returning. So where it will return? It will return to this calling function. Here what we are doing? Calling or invoking function. So here it will return what? Result. If you will print this result R1. Okay, without practice you will not be much clear. That's the reason I'm saying all of you please practice this code and also drop the code in the comment of the video. Okay, so that I will have knowledge like how many students are really practicing. So what will be the answer of this print? A C E. Okay, 0, 1 is odd, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and means G. Okay, after that odd places. What are the odd places? B is the odd place, D is the odd place, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, 6 and 7 H. So I think this should be the result of this. Means all the odd places, even places string is there, and all the odd places string is there. Are we getting the same output or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right, so if you want to visualize the indexes, so you can just understand like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so if the character having odd is I mean even index, so it will come this side. If the character having odd index, it will come this side. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think these programs are enough for today. Let's begin with our topic. Okay, how many of you will submit the code in comment? Please raise your hand. Okay, two people. What about others?
I
Okay,
will try, sir.
yeah, you have to. Don't need to just try. You must have to submit, right? Otherwise, there is no use. Okay, if you are not understanding, you can write like comment like this part of the concept I am not understanding. Then I will try to answer that problem. Okay. Okay, no issue. So the next topic is default parameters.
Sir, can you show the questions once?
Yeah, please take the screenshot. Okay, let me show you properly. Just take the screenshot.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay, remaining part of the question.
Sir, can you show me first question? Okay, sir, done.
Done. Okay. So default parameters, or what we can say, parameters, or we can say optional parameters. Okay, so what is this default and optional parameters? Okay, default parameters are given values at the time of defining function. Okay, so whenever we define the function, so we give some default value. So uh, that is how we can create a parameter as a default. Let me give you an example so that you can clearly understand. Default one. Okay, so for example, I'm creating here one function and I am writing here num, but I want to make this num is what, default. Okay, so print num. Okay, so there are two things. One is required parameters and another is what, optional parameter. So I'm creating one more function which is fun1, and here I'm writing num and I'm printing num. Okay, so we have two functions. So if I'm calling this function, can I call fun function without passing any argument?
No.
Let's try. It is not giving any error. It is not giving any error. Okay, it is saying 0. Can I call function 1? Can I call function 1 without passing any error, any parameters, any argument? The answer is no. It is giving error. Okay, so when you initialize a parameter with some value at the time of declaring a parameter, so that is known as optional parameter or default parameter. Optional parameter. Okay, and this is what, required parameters. So are you understanding? So you can call fun1 either passing value or without passing value. Okay, I am calling, this time I am calling fun by passing 100, and here I am calling fun without any value. So if you will not pass any value, so it will take default value as 0. If you will pass any value, so this 0 will replace by 100 and it will print 100. Okay, but for calling fun 1, okay, you need to pass some argument, otherwise your function will not call. Getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take another example. Okay, so I'm creating one function for draw line. Okay, so I'm creating here default parameter. Default is what, asterisk symbol. Okay, so I'm creating two parameters. Okay, the length would be 40. Okay, optional parameter means at the time of calling you may give the parameter arguments, or you can skip the arguments. Okay, so what we have to do, we will create one for loop, index in range. Okay, and we will take this length. Okay, length is what? 40. Default length is what? 40. Default character is what? Is asterisk. And what I will do, I will print this character. I will print this character. How many time it will print? 40 time it will print. Okay, this for loop will execute how many time? 40 time, because the length is what? 40. Getting? So what we have to do, we will print this asterisk, and I'm changing the default behavior of the print with some, we can say, like empty I'm writing, so that it should not change the line. If I will not write this end with the empty string, then it will change the line. Okay, so that's why I'm writing this. Okay, and after for loop I'm just changing the line empty. If you are writing empty print means, okay, empty print is used for new line. So now I will call this function. At the time of calling this draw line function, can I skip the parameters? Can I skip the arguments? Yes, I can skip the arguments. So because this is what? Optional parameters. How you can identify the optional parameters, whether they are required parameter or optional parameter?
We give some value, sir.
Yes, because it is what? Initialized with some value. So do we need to pass some value or not? Can we skip? Can we skip? Yes, we can skip also. If we will skip, so it will take the default values from here. So this is what I'm writing here, line 1. Okay, so I'm printing what? Line 1. So let's print. So it is printing this line. Okay, actually it is not returning anything, so that's why it is. Okay, so we don't need to store anything inside this, because this function is not returning anything. Directly we can call, and because print statement is there inside the function itself, so we can call it directly. So as you can see here, it is printing this line. Suppose I don't want to print this pattern. I want to print some pattern. So you can mention I want, okay, draw line, call the draw line, and pass the character. I want to use this character. Okay, so these are the like optional arguments. So either you can pass one argument or zero argument. It will not give any error. Okay, so this time it will print different. Okay, so it is printing what? Different pattern line, different line it is printing. But see, I have to print this pattern, but I don't want to print it 40 times. I have to print it how many times? 10 times. So can I write here 10? So this 40 will replace by 10, because this time we are passing value. So 10 times. After that I want to print the same pattern how many times? 20 times. The same I want to print how many times? 30 times. The same I want to print how many times? 40 times. Okay, the same I want to print how many times? 50 times. Okay, after that I want to print what? I don't want to pass any parameters. I want to just print this line how many times? 40 times. Okay, so let's see the output. So we are getting this. Okay, so it is printing first it is printing what default means it will use star and the length will be 40, and after that we are giving character and length, so 10 times. Then second call, for the second call it is printing 20 times. For the third call it is printing 30 times. For the next call it is printing 40 times. For another call it is printing 50 times. And if you are not passing any length, any character, it will print star character how many times? 40 times. Getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is all for today. If you have any question you may ask, otherwise you may leave the meeting. All right, good night guys. If you don't have question, yeah.
I do have a question to ask. Like, I have a doubting question. One question.
Yes, yes, please.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure. Please unmute yourself. Your voice is not coming, Silex.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
So actually, my question is to print the first and last name and write this sentence in middle, like
Mhm.
in between these sentences, I should write names. So
Mhm.
I wrote a code,
Mhm.
and in this, I guess this code is correct, but the error is giving in 22 line, but it is not in my code. This line is not in my code. How should I take that out?
Okay, so let me understand this question first. Can you please show me the sample output, sample input and output? No,
So,
here in description. Okay, so first is Rose and Taylor. So it is displaying what? Hello, Rose, Taylor. You just divided into Python. Can you please show me? Okay, okay. Can you please scroll up this your code?
that's
Okay,
it,
so
sir. It is going this much only.
you can delete this. You can delete this line number 80. Okay, you just delete line number 80. Okay, okay, okay. Is it okay? They are okay. Don't delete. Just press Control Z and keep everything same. Okay, so where did you actually edit the code?
Here, sir.
Here you don't need to write this first input, first and last,
But sir,
because see
it
see
is by default giving in the first line.
okay, this is by default line number one and line number two. Scroll up,
No, sir.
scroll up. Did you write this for the first is equals to input?
Yes, I wrote this.
Just delete this. Delete two lines.
Total, total.
Two lines. Okay. Did you write line number five and six?
Yes,
Did you write this?
yes, sir. I wrote.
Just delete this. Okay, and keep just give here indent at line
In
number
print.
7. Line number 7. Indent means it should be just press backspace. Just press backspace. Just press one more time. Backspace. One more time. One more time. Again. Yes. Now it is perfect. Now try to execute this. Did you write this line number 13 also?
No, sir.
So just copy this line,
This.
line number 4. Just copy line number 4,
Okay.
line number 4. Press Ctrl X.
Control X.
Yes, and keep this line after line number 14. Press enter at line number 14. Press enter. Place here, paste here. Okay, just remove this line number 3. Just run your code. What it
Same
is?
output.
So it is saying wrong. Okay, Rose and Taylor. Hello Rose. Your output is hello Rose. Taylor, you see, just you missed. You have to write just also. No, no, same. Space. Go down. Just see any other error into. Okay. Okay, now run the code. Okay. Submit. Now try to submit it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Getting. So you have
Why
to.
this is coming by default?
Sorry, could you please come again?
This line, why it is coming by default? I
See,
tried to remove
there.
this, but it is
No,
not
no,
going.
you don't need to remove this because this is the input is provided by the like this platform itself. Okay, means they have given the problem, they have given inputs also. You don't need to write code for the input, they already written. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
you just have to use this parameters like line number 12. We have first and last. Use these two parameters and write the code inside this function only. Okay,
Yes, sir.
all right. Any other question?
No, sir. That's it.
All right. All right, guys. Good night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Good night.